Hello, friendly dragons. Welcome to Komodo Tales, a place where we can share our favorite stories. Hey, it's me, Daybreak. In this month's episode, we're going to hear the Komodo platform origin tale and a short tale about the hemp coin. I truly believe in liberty and freedom for all. The Komodo platform is where I found mine, and I hope you find yours. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving in the United States, and I am grateful for each and every one of you who is tuned in. This is not financial advice. I'm not your mother. Do your own research. Be your own bank. Hold your own keys. I hope these stories inspire you as they have me. So sit back, relax, enjoy a beverage or a smoke, and listen, letting go of the stressful day. Not so long ago, in a place far away, these were the developments that led to the realization of the Komodo platform and atomic decks. I've summarized Grewalsatinder's deep dive into its history. The full text with reference links is now posted on Komodo Platform's forum. I highly recommend reading the full text. Grewalsatinder writes, I was around in the days of NXT, SuperNet, and Bitcoin Dark, BTCD. Not at the beginning of NXT and BTCD, but almost at the beginning of SuperNet. One evening, after my 9-to-5 corporate job, I found a copy of a Bitcoin course. It was the best day ever in my life. I then stumbled upon videos about NXT. I read some forum threads and was able to finally comprehend the possibilities that smarter blockchains bring. On NXT blockchain, it was JL777's projects which were the most popular. In simple terms, James's idea was to open the world of NXT's asset exchange to external cryptocurrencies. Multi-gateway was the first iteration of that, and it was called SuperNet. James describes himself as a simple C programmer. Only rarely have I seen him coding in any other programming language. Multi-gateway was not 100% decentralized, but it was a great start for making a nice experience of interoperability between many different cryptocurrencies. Multi-gateway actually showed a practical implementation of proxy tokens years ahead of any other blockchain project. Many of today's founders of big projects had been part of the journey of SuperNet at one time or another. I feel honored to have been at the right place at the right time. My first task was to create the graphical application for the atomic swaps technology that James had been building over the years. Multi-currency wallets were also rare back then. Without a Gamma wallet, we could not move to a full atomic swap application. The SuperNet project was hit hard by an NXT upgrade, which included the real probability that in the future, more backwards incompatible changes would be made. This was the treatment James received from NXT, even though his projects brought the most user traffic. This experience gave JL777 the push to formalize his idea and is the reason behind the Declaration of Independence. He wrote February 21st, 2016, quote, "We, the asset holders, hereby declare our independence from any single blockchain," end quote. James is real smart when it comes to solving complex problems. I have seen time and again whenever some problem hits his project, he either resolves it over a weekend break or finds an alternative solution even better than the previous solution he'd been working on overcoming. He'd solve not just the problem, but crush it with a new method of implementation. The solution to NXT's backward incompatibility was to have an independent blockchain which is not governed by third-party developers. James did exactly that. All SuperNet multi-gateway architecture was moved to and working via BTCD, if I remember correctly. BTCD was started by an anonymous developer with the handle BTCDdev. JL777 had been contributing to BTCD to help with anonymity. BTCD thus became the lifeboat for the SuperNet. Then Zcash came along and Bitcoin Dark, BTCD, got upgraded to Komodo, KMD. If you ask most of the community members who've been around since James worked on SuperNet, they are actually grateful to NXT for what they did. Without their push, we wouldn't have today an independent, tax-free, blockchain development architecture. Komodo Platform is the living example of what James had envisioned in his Declaration of Independence. James has developed tons of custom blockchain applications on the Komodo platform in recent years. The platform has all the solutions for major problems which arise for blockchains at scale. Scaling, interoperability, decentralization, privacy, and security are some of the core fundamental needs of any new blockchain-based application. The open-source Komodo software development kit actually exceeds the problems of scale which today platforms like Ethereum face. The evolution of blockchain technology is moving at lightning speed in all directions. In the next couple of years, I expect an explosion in privacy applications on blockchain, along with all the blockchain infrastructure moving fully into Web 3. It means that to make everything work, all you need is just a web browser. Every person on the planet will be using blockchain apps without even knowing it. I'm fortunate that I'm young enough to be witnessing the most amazing things unfold. I have mostly a very optimistic and positive future outlook. Thank you so much, Grewalsatinder, for making something so complicated easy to understand. I urge everyone to read the full discourse on the Komodo Platform forum to learn lots more. It's a deep dive. Our second tale comes from an early builder on the Komodo platform. The HempCoin has its own Komodo OceanQT wallet where you can earn THC by staking your coins. This is how I learned about the atomic DEX and its unique ability to atomic swap altcoins against each other, cutting out the middleman. Exile 13 brings us up to date with his behind-the-screens tale. My first computer was a Macintosh LC2 with 2 megabytes of RAM, and my dad taught me HyperCard, one of the programming languages available at that time. Then the internet got big and computation exploded. With my knowledge of general hardware, software functionality, I use tech every day. I didn't know about cryptocurrency until August 2018, when I came on to the Pirate Chain project as a graphic designer. I researched as much as I could about the developments in the cryptocurrency space and saw the integral use case of this option. In February-March of 2019, Tim Rossetti, CEO of the HempCoin, was researching different blockchains to migrate the THC community to. Because PIVX, the chain THC was then on, was experiencing some potential security flaws that might allow users to mint coins outside the normal protocol. The Komodo platform was exceptional in this regard due to their delayed proof-of-work security capability, which takes a snapshot of KMD and all its sidechains and hashes it to Litecoin. This makes 51% attacks even more unlikely. Since the Komodo community tends to help each other out, I was referred to working with the HempCoin by community members. Tim reached out for a conversation, and I was beside myself with the brilliant opportunity that building with the HempCoin provides our community. Tim tells me that during the bear markets before I joined, the team, pretty much everyone was shaken out. Personally, I enjoy the idea of representing a group, and my thought is that if people have an active role in the interests they seek to profit from, this profit cannot be diminished. THC was listed on Atomic Dex in August of 2019. A good move in my opinion. It is one that follows the first sentence of the BTC white paper, quote, "A purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash would allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution," end quote. This year, I took it upon myself to establish network connections and build out the use cases of this coin, which have been in progress since 2014, even before hemp was legal to grow in the United States. HempTrack gives farmers, distributors, and wholesalers elegant data science and predictive analytics that provide even greater insights into their business model. I have seen my growth with the HempCoin mirroring patience and timing. An idiom comes to mind to represent this advancement. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so do twice as much listening as you do talking. Thank you, Exile, for catching us up to date. For those of you who would like more information, visit their website to read the updated 2021 white paper. That's it for our second episode. I want to thank JSpook16 and 50 Cents for the inspiration of telling the origin tale of Komodo. Remember to check out the full story on the forum where you can find real treasures. Also, both Komodo and the HempCoin are looking to hire. Be sure to check out the great opportunities to grow with these communities. Please send your crypto tale to KomodoTale@gmail.com. That's tale, T-A-L-E. Yes, we have both kinds. Thank you, and be safe out there, dragons. The real treasure is you.